gold prison cars shining like the sun on the bay. Tom Brady's legendary, ain't no dirt in the play. Rare refractor Calvin stacking to the sky. Wendy blue velocity, watch those imperfections fly. We got the bass thumping, it's a vibe.
Hey, welcome back everybody, and happy Tuesday. We had a couple boxes come back from FedEx today, so it means we have some PSA subs. Quite a few cards from what I remember. I think there's like 140-ish cards. We got quite a few upcharges, so that's always potentially exciting. Sometimes it's not still, but you never know. We'll take a look and see. And then aside from that, there's a great variety here. I think there's stuff from most eras. Lots of PCs for folks, lots of cards I'm sure you guys are selling too. But either way, we'll dive right in. We'll talk about anything to remember. Once again, there's quite a few cards, so I probably won't remember everything, but I'll try to do my best. And we'll get through this video as quickly as possible just because there's 140-ish cards. So if there's any questions, thank you. Still, trying to keep up with my messages on Frost TV Cards on Instagram. I'll do my best to answer anything I can, and then we'll just kind of dive right in right now. So thanks. All right, so there's three monstrous stacks next to me. We're going to dive right in. I haven't looked at any of these except for some of those upcharges we got emails for, but aside from that, we're going to find out together. But let's go into this. First one was a min size we got back, and it's for you, Ben. It's the Mike Vick. I don't think it's min size. Let's just measure it real quick. 3.5, 2.5. So fits the size requirements. Let me know if you want to resend. A lot of times we just resend it and they grade it the second time around. Not really sure why. Rulers are probably available at PSA as well, but who knows? Let me know. But let's dive right in. First one's for you as well. This is a Vic, number 21 to 30. Got an 8 on this one. I know these are PC, so try to get the best grade possible. Next one's a James Wood. This is for Alex, I believe. Inception autograph from what I remember. This one looked pretty good. And we got a 10 on this one, so congrats there. I'll put yours here then. Next one we got is a tiny sticker. This is for Simon. We got ourselves an 8 on this little Panini stickers. Pretty cool. This is a Shaq. I believe this is probably for, looks like NA and N5AU. So this one I think is for Jeremy. It's holographics. Awesome, I believe. This one we got a 9. Cool. Vic again. Tomlinson face masks was terrible. I thought this one would probably be a 5 or 6 based on what I remember. Just edge corner wear. You kind of name it, it had it. This is also for you, Ben. And we got a 5 on that one. So there we go. Next one, Shade and Sharp Immaculate. I believe this is for you, Anthony. I believe it's for your son. This one, standard corner edge wear. I believe this was going to be near mint. Got ourselves a 7. So there you go. Next one's a Coco Goff. I believe this is Sapphire for Kevin. Most of these look pretty good. They were between 9s and 10s for the most part. First one we got a 10, Sapphire. Bill Dipkin, you got 2 of these, but the first one showed up here. This is for Scott. We thought this one, same thing. It had, so a lot of these cards, I don't know if you guys know the Dipkins, they typically come from that, they always come from that comic book from The Simpsons. There's always indentation on the front, so or on the back side that leads to the front too. So a lot of these tend to be like pretty low grades, but I thought these would likely be in the near mint area. We got an 8 on the first one. Another one for Simon, Liftoff Kobe Thunder. This one looks pretty good. I have one myself, but I remember this card looked pretty nice. A couple small print lines, but typically they kind of blend in with the design. So realistically, I thought this was going to be between that 9-10. Got ourselves a Gem Mint 10 on that. Congrats. Baron Davis Gold Refractor. This is for Jeremy. And this card actually looked really good. It's always the decal edges. You always wonder what's going to happen on that about. Overall, though, I thought this card at least should be a 9. Didn't really have a bunch of issues on it, maybe some small surface things, but nothing major. We got a 10 on this one, so congratulations there. Jeremy's pile. Next one, this is for Tony. We got an Art and Senna. I don't know which one this is, but a lot of these cards I was hopeful for 8s. I didn't really see anything that was in that batch, or this batch I should say. And this is 2 subs that I thought would be above that, so we got an 8 on this one. Beautiful. I think this was an SGC 8, maybe, so kind of crossed that, I guess. Next one, Simon, East-West Refractors. 2 of these, Keith Van Horn, Duncan. I thought both of them were between 9-10s, just small minor surface issues, but nothing that really took away from the card. First one we got a 10, congratulations. And I know a lot of people love these East-Wests. Next one, Charles Barkley, Rock Stars. This is for Simon. So this one, a lot of surface issues, some edge issues too. So realistically, I thought this one was between that 8-9. And this one we got an 8. Triumvirate, Clyde Drexler. I remember this one too. Very cool card. This is for Simon. As you can see, tons of edges, tons of corners, tons of little holes everywhere. But overall, this card was pretty clean. I thought realistically we'd have a good shot at a 10. And we did. We got a gem at 10 there. Cool. Michael Vick, 3 of 5, Gold Refractor Finest. I believe we sent this one in before. Ben, and this one got a 7, and we saw a Y. So a lot of times when you get a card that comes back, you see a low grade. First thing to do really isn't to panic, is to understand hopefully they didn't damage the card. That's the realistic thing. We saw some crimping on the top edge that wasn't there before on the right sides, but that was after we cracked it out, but I know we wanted this subbed again anyway. And we got a 7 again, so lucky number 7 for Vic. Next one is for Simon. This is a messy. It's from one of those, I don't even know what set it is realistically. We looked at a lot of these, and these were all over the place, but we were hoping for like 7s, 8s, and 9s. First one, we got a 9 on this one. Next one is Erling Haaland. I believe this is Anthony's or your son's. This one is numbered to 250. I can't remember much about it. I think it looked pretty decent. I know you wanted me to sell all your son's cards anyway. This one got a 10, X-Fractor Pink. Next, we got Jason Tatum. I believe this is a, I don't know if it's a Monopoly, but it's a Prism number 75. Same thing, don't remember much on it. I believe this is either yours or your son's. Got a 9 on this one. Oh, I think this one had the big scratches. Next one, Patrick Mahomes. This is for Blake. This is the second one. We sent in the last one. Got an 8. Similar issues on this one. Big scratch down the bottom center of the card itself. Edges and corners were pretty good though for this one. So realistically, thought it was going to be between that 9, 10. More than likely, I thought it was going to be a 9. But we did get a gem at 10, so congrats there. Number to 25. What a game yesterday. 1 of 1, Michael Vick. I don't remember which one this is, but it is for Ben. There's a few of these. First one, we got a mint 9. This is the Mirror Black. Saw this on your Instagram, beautiful. Next one, we got a Future Watch, SP Authentic Michael Vick. This one got a 7. And I'm going to look at this one. This was actually in a BGS 9.5. I know you hate those slabs, but we cracked it out. I don't see any damage to it, so I do believe it's just an undergrade, and it does happen. Once again, the first thing to do is look for damage, and I don't see anything. So if you want to resub, you're welcome to. I do believe we thought it was realistically going to be a 9. There was a small white on a corner, and it does happen, so we'll take a look. Next one, Sweet Spot Signatures. This is also for Ben. I believe this one's going to be an 8. It looked pretty good for the most part, minus the edges and corners. Thicker card, just easier to damage. Not that it's actually harder to grade. This one we got an 8. Next one we got an MJ Roundable. This is for Tony. And this one I believe was either in a PSA 6 or 7. I can't remember. But cracked it out. Looked a little better than that, to be honest. So we just thought we'd resub it and see. And we got an 8 this time. So it does happen. It's not a misgrade. I think it's just a different opinion depending on who your grader is. And sometimes it's way off. We've had a couple of those instances, which is interesting. Talk about that later. Next one is a Ben Joyce. Honestly, don't know who this belongs to. I'll find out. Ben Joyce. I think this might be for Jay. This is a PSA 10, Yellow Sapphire. Let's make some room here. Put it up here. There we go. Next one is for... Actually, I think that's Kevin's. So next one is for Kevin, for sure. It's an Emma Raducanu. I think it's a Sapphire card. Same thing between 9s and 10s. We got a 9. Some small surface scratches, that's why. A lot of these Chrome Sapphire cards have them. Next one's a 1 of 1 Vic. Again, this is for Ben. And we got a 7 on this one, the Michael Vick 7. Giant print line, edges, corners. This one's probably right about right, and we saw that corner up there as well. So there you go. Next one, Luis Arias. This is for John. And this one actually looked pretty good. Thought I had a good chance of getting a 10. And we did. We got this one. So John, congrats there. I'm going to start your pile now. Looks like it's diversified here. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. I believe this is the Montgomery. This is also for you, John. This one you only wanted back if it had a chance at a 10. So we sent it and we got a 10. Congrats. Next one, we have an Ellie De La Cruz. Tops Now. I think all the Tops Now are you, John. And these we just sent in because you said you want them sent. This one got a 10. And Tops Now usually has really good quality. So I think 90% of those generally come back 10s. This is Juan Soto. I believe this might belong to Cal. If it's the pink refractor, it is. We got a 10 on that one, so congrats there. Start your pile here. Shohei Bowman base. I believe this is, I think it's Bowman or Bowman Chrome. If it's a Mega, it's for Kevin. And that one I thought would be a 9. It is Kevin's. So 9. Next one's a Jordan. Second year? Third year? And I believe this is for Albert. This one centering was a little bit off, but outside of that, some standard wear corners, edges, not too bad. Thought it would probably be like a 7, 8. We got a 6. 6 means wrinkle, typically. So we'll take a look. If I don't see any damage, a lot of times it's worth sending back, just because of the fact that I haven't really run into too many of these until probably the last 3 subs, where we're looking at the card afterwards, looking for issues, and we're not seeing anything new. If that's the case, we send it back. Typically, it comes back higher, which is unfortunate just because it does happen. As you can see, top to bottom's way off, but even then it's still PSA 8 centering. So we'll double check, but I don't see any wrinkles and stuff like that, so something to probably consider resending if you wanted to. Next one's a Marcus Allen downtown. These downtowns typically always get 10s if they have good edges and corners. Front always has scratches, but they're so busy that you can't really find them unless you're looking through things with a microscope. I don't think PSA is doing that, but we got a 10. So congrats there. That's for Albert. Next one is another Shohei. This is, I think, Heritage. This is for John. This was a SGC 9.5, I believe. Looked pretty good. Thought I had a good chance at crossing, and we got a 10 on this one. So congrats, John. Next one, Tops Now. I believe this got to be John's. It is. It's the gold Managa, and this one just had a small surface issue on the bottom left, but as you can see, not enough to not give it a 10. CJ Stroud, this is for John as well. Got 10 on the X-Fractor. Next one is the Anthony Edwards Select, I believe. I think this is probably for Alex, and this one I thought it was between a 9, 10. There's some surface issues on the left and right of the front of the card. Small, but still there. 9. There you go. Let's see. Alex, there's your pile. Next one we got is a Wemby Select, I believe. Concourse. I believe this is also for you, Alex. It is. We got a Gem Mint 10 on that one. Congrats. Garrett Crochet. I believe this belongs. I'll double check to make sure. It's either John or Jay. Or Kevin, actually. I'll double check, but I got a 10. So I'll double check. I'll put it in Kevin's pile for now. Tom Brady 2002 Topps Chrome. I believe this is Albert's. I thought this was going to be a 9. 9 there. Congrats. Junior Caminero. I believe this is John's. Mega. I think it was a Mega. Good opportunity at a 10. We got ourselves a 10. Congrats. Shohei. I believe this is Bowman Paper. I believe this is John's. I thought this would be a 9. There's a touch of white on one of the corners in the front. And we got a 9. Zay Flowers. This is for Alex. This is the absolute, I think it's called Explosive. I don't know if it's a case hit or box hit or anything like that, but this one looked pretty good. I thought we'd get a 10. Got a 10 there. Anthony Richardson Green Prism. I believe this is also, I think it's Green Prism. I think it's the only one that we had in there. Maybe there's 2. If it's a Green Prism, it's Alex's. And this one was a SGC 9 if that is the case. And it is. We got a 10. There you go. Congrats on the cross. Next one here, Jackson Holiday. I believe this might be John's. I'll double check. But this one we got a Gem Mint 10. Actually, this is Kevin's. I remember that now. There you go. Next one is Kobe Bryant Prism. I believe this is a Select. And I believe this belongs to Jeremy. Quite a few surface issues on this one. Thought it would likely be a 9. We got a 9. Beautiful card regardless. Very cool cards, the old Select. So that's the first of 3 giant piles. Let's go down the second one. First one here. Curry, number to 199. This might belong to Anthony. Thought this one likely was going to be a 9 just because white corner on the back. Blue, we did. We got a 9. There's that. Next one, we got a Jay-Z X-Fractor, number to 29. This belongs to Blake with the Mahomes. This wasn't a BGS 9. I thought it crossed to a PSA 9 as well. Giant horizontal print line on the front. Right across. Actually, it's not there. It's right here, right by his suit. I want you guys to see it. There's a lot of patterns on this, but still, PSA 9. Got that, so that's good. There's no harm, no foul. Next one is a Michael Vick, so I believe that's Ben's. 1 of 1. Another one, this is a Prism. And this one, I told you there was crimping on the bottom beforehand. I thought it was slab before. We did look at the pop report and realized it was indeed. And I thought it was going to be a 6 again. And we did get the 6. So a lot of times when in doubt, look at the pop report. Sometimes the card looks slabbed, it might have been. Next one is a Mike Vick. This is the autographed Bowman Chrome refractor rookie. I don't know what these are actually. I think there's a rumor the print runs 25. This is for Ben as well. This one looked pretty good. Thought it was going to be a 9. We got ourselves a nice 9. Nice bold auto. Card looks awesome. These are just beautiful cards. Congrats there. In the right pile. Next one here is a Victor Wembanyama. I believe this belongs to Anthony. Mosaic for kid. Got a gem mint 10 there. Congrats. Next one here is Tops Now. That is for John. Caleb Williams. We got a gem mint 10. Another Caleb Williams for John. Another 10. Caleb Williams again. Gem mint 10. Now we got ourselves a Ellie De La Cruz for John. Gem mint 10. Brandon Miller. I believe this is a Topps Chrome Orange. This is for Alex. This was way off centering wise. I thought realistically this card was going to be like an 8 or 9. We got the 9 Sapphire, so congrats there. Another Sapphire selection. This is Wemby. This one looked nice and clean. Glad you opened this box with your boy. And I thought this one looked really nice. I thought it was going to be a 10. We got a 10. Okay, next one here is a Calvin Johnson Red Refractor 2014 from what I remember. And this one is, I believe, for Alex here. Got ourselves a gem mint 10. Beautiful, beautiful card. Congrats on that one. Next, another Vic. This is number to 20. I believe it was cracked ice. So this one we said before the first time we got a 7. I did not agree with the grade because it was just a bottom edge issue that wasn't there before anyway. So outside of that, the card was still clean. Thought it would be a 9. Thought it should be a 9. Sent it back and we got a 9 this time. So there's a 2 grade discrepancy just from that. We had one that was a 4 grade and a 5 grade discrepancy just from crackouts and sending it back in. So there's really not a whole lot to say about that except, you know, there's nothing you can do. It sucks. The only thing you really can do is stop sending to PSA if you didn't like it, but we all know we're not going to do that. Next one is a Michael Vick 2006, I believe, Topps Chrome Blue for Ben. And this one looked really nice. It's number to 50. It's not a refractor or anything like that, but this is a parallel that's pretty rare. I haven't really seen a lot of these. Gem mint 10. So congrats. Caleb Williams Topps Now. This belongs to John. Got a 10. Congrats. Dewell Joseph. This belongs to Jay. This is an autograph, I believe. And this one we got a 10. There you go, Jay. Next one we got a Jackson Merrill. I believe this is either John's or Jay's. This is a gold. This is Jay's. We got a 9 on this one. I believe it's Jay's. I'll make sure. Next one is Alex again, I believe. Tom Brady, 2 of 10. I don't know which one this is, but all your cards, I think you had 5 or 6 cards with me. Most of them were going between 9s and 10s. This is what we talked about. First one we got a 10. We did get an upcharge on this one, so I should have remembered. Number to 10, Tom Brady. Gem mint 10. Congratulations. That's nice. Bucks Uni. Next one is another Tom Brady. 4,000 Yard Club. I believe this is number to 25. This is also for you, Alex. I believe we got a... I thought we were going to get a 9 on this one. Same thing. Surface issues. Corner issues. Very minor. Another Brady here. 2016, I believe. I'd like to think this is also for you. I can't remember. Let's flip it around. It is. We got a 9 on this one. Dazzle, same issue. Back corners. Polamalu, this is for Albert. This was a BGS 9-5 crossover attempt. Looked pretty good, although I didn't like one of the corners, so I thought there was a small chance of getting a 9. And we got a gem mint 10. So there you go. And it doesn't always work that way, guys. Just because one company thinks it's gem doesn't mean it's going to cross over that way. They have different guidelines. So it's always a risk, regardless what the other company says. Ellie De La Cruz Topps Now. This is for John. Another 10. John Stockton Atomic Refractor. This is for Cal. This one I believe was going to be a 9. Beautiful, beautiful card. Congrats. Other Dipkin here. This is going to be for Scott. Here's your other one. Same issues. You know where they are. 8 as well. I think this one's actually better than the other copy, but still 8. Next one is Topps Finest 97-98. I believe this is for Jeremy Base. Michael Jordan. Got a 10 on this one. Had the peel. We did peel it off. We got a 10 on that one. The peel, we peeled it off just because there was a lot of issues on it. Otherwise, we'd leave it on. Russell Westbrook Select red, probably. This is for Jeremy as well. Either a 9 or 10. Got the 10 on this one. Senna, this is for Tony. And this one we thought was going to be 8, I believe. And we did. We got the 8. Terra. So congratulations there. Drew Brees, EX 2001. 2001 rookie. Autograph for Wes. I think this was a crack out. It was originally an 8. I thought it was probably in between that 8-9 still, regardless. But we got 8 again. So we tried. No cigar. Next one's your Aaron Donald Gold Refractor. Same thing, we cracked it out. It was a 9, and this was going to be between a 9-10. There were a lot of surface issues on this card, realistically, so I wouldn't be surprised, but we ended up getting a 9 again. So, there you go. No cigar, we tried. Next one is a Michael Jordan. I don't know which one this one is from the back. I'll have to flip it over. Oh, holding court. I believe this is going to be for Simon. Refractor. And this one looked okay. I believe it was going to be like 8. We got a 6 on this. Oh, so they dinged you for that giant pit we saw, but that's not an indent. It looks like one, so maybe they got... I don't think they got confused, but I think they killed you on it. So 6 might be a little bit of an undergrade, but not by much. Next one, Penny Hardaway, Refractor, Silver, from 97-98, number to 1090. This is also for you, Simon. This one looked really good. Congratulations, Gem and 10 on the Penny. It's kind of nice. It's almost like a color match, but either way, Gem and 10. Congrats there. Dak Prescott. I think this is the mythical. I don't know if that's the right word, but this is for Anthony. Between that 9-10, got the 9. Next one here is the Braylon Morrell. I believe this might belong to Jay. Got a 10 on this one. Double check, but we got the 10. Vladdy Guerrero. We got another Vladdy Guerrero. This is from 2024, so that's another kid. I believe this one was going to be either a 9 or 10 as well. We got the 10 on the Sparkle, number to 100. Mini Diamond, I guess. So congrats. Scoot Henderson. This is the 25 pink. This is for Anthony, I believe. I thought these cards, I thought this one was likely going to be between that 9-10 as well, from what I remember. We got a 7 on this one. So that we'll have to take a look at. Same thing. Sometimes it's just a misgrade. It's unfortunate. It just really depends if it's a card you feel is worth retrying, but eyeballing it, I don't see wrinkles or anything like that either. So it might be another one to try if you wanted to. I'll have to really crack out to see a little bit more, but regardless. Gold Vinyl Joe Namath. This is also for you, Anthony. Thought this would be even 9. We got ourselves a nice 9 on this one, so congrats there. Devin Akane, this is the Gridiron Kings. This is also for you, Anthony. This one looked really good. I thought it was me a 10. Got a 10. Mahomes, this is the Wave. I think it's from Spectra. Number to 10 of 10, bookend. So this is for you, Anthony, as well. This one actually looked really good as well. Spectra, obviously a little bit thicker card, but I didn't really see any kind of damage that would make this a 9, from my opinion. Small surface issues, but not really too big of a deal. So, got ourselves a 10. So, nice. Congratulations there. Zeke Elliott, Mosaic Gold. This one I thought was going to be a 10. Got a 10. Congrats, number to 10. Tom Brady, 10 of 10. Fireworks. This is for Alex. And we got ourselves another Gem Mint 10. Man, lots of 10 of 10s for 10s. It's kind of a nice sub, huh? Next one, LeBron James, Winner Stays. This is for Anthony. I believe it's for your son. This one I thought was going to be between an 8-9, I believe, from what I remember. We got an 8 on this one. Small surface issues. Could still be a 9. I don't think 8 is. Could be between that 8-9, but I was leaning more towards the 9. But either way, we got that. Caleb Williams, Tops Now. This is for John. Gem Mint 10. Shy. This is a Prism Rookie, Silver. This is for Anthony as well. This card looked pretty clean. Thought it was going to be a 10. We got it. All right. Rave Review. This is Michael Jordan Rave Review. This is for Tony. Bottom edge, as you know, on the front was pretty bad. I don't know how PSA was going to hurt that one. Thought it could be anywhere between that 7-8 realistically. But they gave you a 6 on it. Do I think it's harsh? Yeah, a little bit, just because I'm comparing it to other 6s I've already seen. So this might be a regrade if you want to try. I do believe that one was probably a little bit harsh. Next one is a Victor Wembanyama. This is also for Alex. I believe this is a blue. And this one looked pretty clean as well. And you got a 10, so congrats there. Kobe Bryant, 97-98 Showstoppers. I believe this belongs to Simon. I'll double check once again. We got ourselves a gem mint 10. Congratulations. I don't know how I'm remembering this, but I am. If I get your card wrong and you see this on the video, please just let me know. Either way, I'll double check before I send these out, but any help will work. Watercolor, this is definitely Simon's. This one I thought would be realistically a 10. Looked pretty good. Got ourselves a 10. Metal Shredders, Precious Metal, Michael Jordan. This is also for Alex. So this one we're hoping for a good grade on it. We know what's going on as far as the corners go on this particular card. But it was one corner, small touch of white. Actually, it was multiple corners, but realistically, hope for the best. We got a 7 on this. Same thing, I do believe it likely is a little bit of an undergrade. But we'll have to double check to see if there's any damage. That's really the main concern most of the times when they come back significantly lower than you think. Next one here is a Kobe Bryant 2012 Select First Year Prism Silver for Simon. This was in a BGS 9. And we got ourselves a Gem Mint PSA 10. Congratulations, that's a big one. Next, Griffey Best Cuts Atomic Refractor. This is also for Simon. Thought this one was going to be a 9. Got ourselves a 9. Congratulations there. Moving on, last pile. All right, Kenny Thomas, number to 500. So Black Refractor. This is for Simon. I think you're competing with little victories and trying to collect these sets, but this one I thought would likely be a 9. Lots of surface issues. Got ourselves a 9. There you go. Kobe EX. These never grade well. This is for Simon, but hopefully this one I thought was going to be between a 7-8. Combination of foil wear, corner wear, edge wear, surface wear. And this one we got an 8, so that's actually a win. Congrats there. Michael Jordan, I believe, might be Eddie Jones on the back. This is for Tony. And we did request the Jordan on the front, but it looks like they put him on the back. So, gnarly PSA, thank you. But we did get a 10, so congrats there. If you want me to resend to see if they'll fix it, I'm happy to do that. Next one is Super Grand Prix. This is our incentive. This is also for you, Tony. We got an 8 on this one. Congratulations. I know we're shooting for 8s and above. Annette Contevet. Don't know who that is. This must be for Kevin. So it's got to be a tennis player. And we got a Gem Mint 10. There you go. Trying to match his waifus with real ladies. There you go. Anthony Davis Select. This is for Jeremy. I think this is a red. We got ourselves a 9. Xavier Isaac. I believe this is also for you, Jeremy. We got ourselves a 9 as well on this one. Next one is a Kobe EX. I believe this is for Simon. Now this card was funny. It's beautiful as far as edges and corners go. Surface I was a little bit interested in just because it looked different than the other EXs I saw. So we got a 4. So before you guys say anything on this one, you see how the surface is not solid purple or solid yellow? It looks really cool, but at the same time, I guess that's damage. But it almost looks like a color blast card. So that's probably why I got a 4, just because of the destroyed surface, to be honest with you, Simon. But nonetheless, it's actually an awesome looking card for a 4. It's actually an awesome looking card, probably one of a kind, but likely the surface is what it is, just because that's supposed to be solid. So there you go. 0405 La Liga. I believe this might be for Tyler. It might be for Tyler, or it might be for Simon. We'll double check. This is Tyler's. We got a 7 on this one. So this one we did take a risk. This was a BGS 9.5, I believe, and it came back a 7. But I don't see why it would be a 7. So there's no damage or anything like that on this card. So likely it's something that we should resub. We'll take a further look. But we've been getting these, like I said, they've been random as far as PSA goes, where the grades have just been a little bit of head scratcher at times. But we'll double check again. I'll contact you. Next one's Coco Goff. This is for Kevin. Got a 9. David Robinson, Bowman's Best Refractor number 400. This is for Jeremy. And we got a 9 as well. Scottie Pippen, Decade of Excellence. I believe this one is for Simon. If not, it's Jeremy's, but I'll double check. This one was pretty clean though. 10. We got a 10. Intense MJ, this is for Simon. I remember this one, first one, so I think you got a 10 because we got Upcharges. So congrats on that one. Tony, you have one coming in the next sub. Anthony Edwards, Cracked Ice, I believe. I think this is for Anthony. And we got a 9 on this one. Alperin Sengun, he's quite a player. Red, Obsidian. I believe this one was really clean. Thicker card, same thing, but still clean. So clean they put a something on it. Weird. So, got ourselves a 10. Congrats there. Next one we got is for Jeremy. It's a Donruss Crusade. Donruss update from like 98, numbered to 100. Beautiful card. Got ourselves a 10 on it. So, congratulations. Thank Jeremy. Lionel Chalmers. I believe this is either Jeremy's or Simon. I'll double check. This is a gold. Got ourselves a 9. I think it's Jeremy's. Next is for Cal, Alex Rodriguez SP94. Thought this one was okay. I thought this one realistically you'd get like an 8 or 9 on it. I do see some extra, well, maybe a little crease in the corner now. That sucks. And we got our 6. So, one of those things, not on the scans previously or in the inspection videos. So, PSA, that's the other thing, is you always worry about potential damage. It has been happening more often as of late. So I don't know what to say there as far as that goes, but trying to get money out of PSA is like pulling teeth. Next one, Mike Trout. This is Bowman Chrome. This is for Alex. I know you keep trying to shoot these over to see if we can get a crossover. And we got a 9 instead, this one as well. So always a risk. Those cards are a little bit tougher than you'd think, but I think we expected that to be a 50-50. Next one is the Giuseppe Lorenzo. I think MJ's on the bag. This is for Tony. And we got ourselves an 8 on this one. And lots of ink marks as far as print defects and stuff like that goes. So I think we're right on target there. Steph Curry, don't know which one this is, but we'll flip it over and find out. Green, this is for Simon. Got a 10. At least I believe it's for Simon. If it's not, it belongs to Anthony. I'll double check. MJ, this is for Simon. Timeline. Got a 10. Mo Pete, Black Refractor for Simon. I believe this was going to be likely a 9. We got a 9. There you go. Always surface issues on those. John Morant, 5 of 10. Flux. Gold, I believe this belongs to Simon as well. 10. And we did. We got 10. Marquise Daniels, number to 500 as well. Black Refractor for Simon, I believe. This was going to be a 10. Just kidding. I thought it was going to be a 9. That's right. We got a 9. Next one is a Dante Jones 220. I think it's X-Fractor. I believe this also belongs to Simon. And this one we got a 10 on this one. So there you go. I'll double check to make sure it's yours. Another MJ's Timeline. This is also for Simon. 10. Congrats. Shohei. I think this is the 83. This is always has that mark. I'll double check, but I believe, I don't know who this belongs to off the top of my head, but I'll double check for you. But we did get a 10. So I think this might be Simon's. I'm not sure. I'll double check. Put this aside. One of you guys got a 10. I'll make sure it goes to the right person. Next one is Durant Select. Actually, this is Jeremy's. There you go. See, just like that, memory. All right, Kevin Durant Select. I think this is a green. I think this was a 10. There you go. Here you go, Jeremy. MJ's Timeline against for Simon. We got a 9 on this one. Another MJ's Timeline. Simon. Got a 10 on this one. Kobe Bryant Prism. Number to 299. Or Shaq, sorry. This is for Simon as well. I believe it's red. We got a 10. Durant. Another green. Or is it blue? Don't know. It's either green or blue. This is for Jeremy. Blue, and we got a 10. So green and blue. Nice. Next one is a Kevin Durant 2008 Chrome. We got a 10. I believe that's Simon's. Kobe 2K17. This is for Simon. We got a 10. Grant Hill. We got ourselves a Refractor. Topps Chrome 97, or I don't know what year it is, but this is for Simon. Got another 10 True Colors. Congrats. Bryant 2K17. Got another 10. Another East-West Refractor. Duncan Van Horn for Simon. Another 10. Tops now for John. Caleb Williams. We got another 10. Man, this is going well. Penny Hardaway Autograph Ultimate Collection. This is on card for Simon. Got ourselves a nice 10. Dirk Nowitzki refractor, Topps Chrome, or Topps Finest from 2021. This one looked really nice as well. Got ourselves another 10. Lewis Hamilton, I believe this is for Simon as well. This one was a little funky. I thought it'd be probably between 8 and 9. This one got a 9. Pink. Another Messi. This is for Simon as well. Got an 8. Kobe Bryant, another Prism. I believe this is Simon's. It is. We got another 10. Superstars. UD3 Kobe. Thought this would be a 9. A little touch of white on the corner. Got ourselves a 9. Another one of these round cards. This one got a 6. So no wrinkles. Same thing. I don't know if it's worth resending, Simon, but no wrinkles, no nothing. Willing to put money on it. If you sent it back, it's not going to be a 6, but what do you do? Like I said, it's becoming more common. Next one is another Kobe. This is for Simon. Got a 10. Damian Lillard. This is for Jeremy. This one we got a green, numbered, or not numbered, but PSA 10. Vince Carter, another one of the select red, and this one we got the 9. Last but not least, we have an Allen Iverson Topps Chrome. This is going to be for Simon. And we got ourselves a 9. So there you guys have it. We got quite a few cards here. We got some question marks, not very many, literally maybe like 2% of the cards or less. Got the Messi, that got a 7. We got a couple 6s for Simon, and then we got a 7 for Anthony, and these are all questionable depending on the, and also the 6 for Cal, but the 6 looks like there's damage on the bottom right. Little crease right there. So what do we do as far as consumers go when PSA does these things? 2 things you could do. Once again, stop sending cards to them. Or B, kind of just like expect it. Part of the reason why I don't grade a whole lot myself for my PC cards is just I prefer my cards really ungraded for the most part, but also I'm just way too cheap. But secondly, you know, it's when it's in the third party's hand, it's kind of tough. Second thing is trying to prove things, but some of these definitely worth a resub in my opinion. We'll talk about it obviously offline. Hope you guys enjoyed. This was a massive sub. 2 subs came back, so congratulations to a lot of you guys. Obviously, there's quite a few cards here that got really good grades. Lots of upcharges. So I hope you guys enjoy. We have a lot more coming back. So if you guys have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me, and I will chat with you again soon.
Shining like the sun on the bay. Tom Brady's legendary, ain't no dirt in the play. Rare factor Calvin stacking to the sky. Wendy blue velocity, watch those imperfections fly. We got the bass thumping, it's a vibe.